What's up, guys, and welcome to a different video. Welcome to a different video. Okay. Oh, big old stretch. As you know, in Dark Deception, you have many abilities. These many abilities give you the power to hide from the monster, run for the monster, or help you complete a level a lot easier.
Not afraid of a little sewer water, are you?
And so I've got some
Just don't get any of
predictions
it in your
that
mouth.
could
You've
be
heard
wrong,
the
could
urban
be
legends,
true.
I'm sure. All kinds of things get flushed down here. Alligators, goldfish, duckies. Oh, this sewer smells very rough. It's unlocked.
As you know, that there are total of hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 6. Okay, 6. Sorry, I completely lost my mind there. 6 powers, and all of them come in handy. Right. I have a prediction of a total of 3 weapons or 3 things based on what I've heard from the developer. Not directly from the developers. I've yet to get a hold of them.
They're trying to blend in, eh? Let's see how well you pay attention to details.
One thing. So the first item, or the first power, I think could be added to the game, or would be added to the game, is pausing time. Now, this one I thought because, the developer said I don't like that. The developer said that the mannequins would be the fastest enemy in the game. I don't want them treated that way. Which is why I make it believe that if they start running at you, the only chance you can get away is stunning. Sure. And or pausing time for a short period. The reason I think that's going to be the case is because it could be easily. Oh no! Okay, it could be quite easy with that. Well, not easy to develop, obviously. Never mind. But it could pause the time of the entities that the player is being chased by, which all enemies on the map, including traps, would be able to be paused. This could either be because the thing blocking the way, the thing blocking the way to the mannequin level, could literally be a very fast trap. That's my theory for the first power. I don't like the dry juggies, they're freaky as hell. Anyways, the second power is illusions. Now, I don't know what they could do with this. I mean, I've got some pretty good ideas. You know what? Back off. Illusions can be used to just create a thing upon the player on the spot that they are standing when they use it, or multiple around the map that completely fuck up the monster's pathfinding. Oh shit. Nope, stomp.
Yes, your corpse will float too.
Is that really what I think it is? Anyways, the illusions could be used to completely mess with the monsters because obviously it'd be the illusion of you. What could even make it even cooler is it could be running around like you. But obviously the one thing is that it has a time limit, so it doesn't stay active forever. And it also does not collect shards, obviously, because if it collects shards, that'd just be a minion. The last one, which I don't know could be a thing or not, because of the fact that I don't know how it would. Well, I have ideas of where it would work, but if they plan to add it, then well, that'd be cool. Hi, Doug. Invincibility. You know, this could be merely like a force field that blocks a single hit from an enemy, or absolute invincibility for a short time, where the monster cannot attack you, and you can just walk through them.
You've gathered half the shards. Try to live long enough to get the rest.
I don't really know any other ideas, but I do know that it would have to be one of many abilities. It would have to be an ability that you can use against the enemies in the level. So, my thoughts are, well, those. It could easily not be those, and I'm just creating a random assortment of ideas, but it's an idea nonetheless.
I'm sure that rumbling is not.
They also said, or from I've done my research, but they said that that Lucky and the gang will also be showing up later on in the level as well, most likely. And one of the many thoughts. Okay, so this is not just going to be a theory on what power is going to be next in line. This is also going to be a theory on characters. I was invisible, you little shit.
Duck, duck, die. They're hiding in the shadows.
No shit, beavers. I was looking at the Wikipedia, yes. And yes, I know, the Wikipedia is not canon. But it's something the creator, that it said the creator said. It could be entirely wrong.
I hope you choke on.
I absolutely love the dread duckies. It could be entirely wrong, but he said that Tammy, Doug Hauser's daughter, will be playing a pretty significant role in Dark Deception, the 5th chapter. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be. This is also said it this way. It doesn't know. They don't know if it's gonna be an image that makes, like, say, Doug Hauser is about to die, right? And then he reminds him of his daughter, and then he could probably be back with his daughter, back with his daughter, and that keeps him going. Or what I think is that it's going to be quite similar to, so you know Barely Buried, right? That level, right? How you got saved by this creature or spirit or whatever it is. Nobody knows who it is. They've got some theories. It could be E. My theory is that it is Tammy. I 100% think it's Tammy. Because nobody else gives a shit about Doug. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Bierce might care about him for a bit. But that's only to get what she wants. And I'm also thinking that she won't be the good guy after all. She might get what she wants and then completely just, like, throw Doug Hauser under the bus. Who knows? I could be wrong entirely. I'm thinking that that's how it is because yeah, I really think that the game is literally named Dark Deception. I feel like there's going to be some form of deception somewhere. Now, I could be entirely wrong. It could just be my speculation, but my speculation is that 1, Bierce is not going to be the good guy. 2, Tammy's going to come back because she's the only one that really still cares about Doug. The only real one that really still cares about Doug. Because I know for a fact his mother hated him. That's just true to all things. Doug's mother did not give two shits about Doug's existence. Doug's wife also didn't really like Doug that much. Because, well, he did kind of grow up to be a complete bullshit. He's not a good person. But after the events of Doug, or Tammy and Doug's wife, which I actually do not know her name, I know for a fact that he was changed when they died. I know for a fact that he was completely changed when they died. He had everything to do with it. Yes, he had everything to do with their death, and basically, technically in the law, he killed them. He murdered them. But he also changed. Because afterwards, he regrets everything. I'm guessing that's the reason he sent himself to hell, basically. He died. But he was dying. And he knew he was going to hell, so he just basically told Malik to take him with. Take his soul. So those are my theories. I might have a bit more one of these days. But basically the theories, Tammy will come back. Probably either just in the form of that blue ball. That blue sphere that we saw her in. But it could be completely something else. It could be a completely different creature. Maybe she's actually physical. I mean, we saw Doug and Beers. They're both dead. So, maybe we'll see her in a physical form, too. But I do know that she doesn't hate Doug. What Malik showed was just an illusion to completely break Doug's psyche. It doesn't mean that she actually hates him for it. She's probably very angry with him, but she probably doesn't want him to die. So, I theorize that Tammy will come back in a full form, not just an illusion or something else. I feel like she'll come back in our glory and help Doug out in some way. Because she definitely came back somehow. Nobody knows it, but that was most likely, I believe that was Tammy. Anyways, that's all I have for today. Now, sit tight and watch me beat this with an A level. With an A level.
You can't speak your way out of death this time. That's far enough, mortal. You know, you're the first of Fierce's pets to actually cause me some trouble. I should commend you for your tenacity. Well, commendable as you may be, I'm afraid your little streak ends here. Fortunately, watching you run around obediently has reminded me that I
have a loyal pet as well.
Here, let me introduce you, so you can both get more properly acquainted. Now you'll have to excuse me. I must take my leave. Business calls elsewhere. Oh, and Beers, I know you're there, peering through your little puppets. I'll be settling matters with you very soon.
You know, maybe another ability. I didn't write this one down. Maybe another ability could be... Maybe the other ability could be that you can see through the eyes of the monsters. I forgot that that was a thing that Beers and Malik have both done in the series. See through things. Who knows? But yeah, I believe that's...
back to the portal is not going to be so easy this time. Don't screw it up.
No, I mean, I'm probably going to easily screw it up. But yeah, I as soon as I saw that blue spirit and heard the voice, I thought it would be Tammy. I knew it had to be Tammy.
You're not out yet.
Well, that's actually horrifying. But yeah, I believe that... Oh, only two? Okay. Yeah. I believe that Malik's choice might be actually an option. You might be able to actually choose to trust Beers or Malik. And I feel like they're both going to end badly, honestly. Because Malik, obviously. Beers doesn't seem to have really much care for the player. Except for when she's lost them to Malik. But that's only because of the fact that I know for... That's only because that she needs the player to collect the shards. Collect the ring pieces and that's it. Because she can't do it alone. Because if she dies, gets caught, she's gone. So I believe that that's what's going to happen. Is that... Yeah. Actually, before I end this episode, I have a little thought. Because the chapter isn't out yet, chapter 5, the one with the mannequins, I feel like there might be two bosses. Remember back in Joy Land? Yeah, that fun place with those motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers. Yeah, remember how they ambushed you at the end? And you get caught, and then the whole thing goes down with the brain thing, and then the Beers fight, and then you get brought to the Barry Burtley, and then Tammy shows up. I know it's Tammy, and if I'm wrong, well then, I guess I'm wrong. Tammy shows up, saves the player, and then throughout the area, she helps the player find her way around, including breaking the hold on Malik. Breaking Malik's hold on the player. They also, the developers, whichever one, I think it's Vince, outright say that the Joy Land may return. I think. I could be entirely wrong, but I think I've heard that somewhere. I have a feeling there's going to be two bosses at the end. I know. Oh my god, two bosses? Who knows? But I feel like it's going to be a giant mannequin, or the boss for... It's going to be the boss for shopping, or window shopping, or whatever shopping it is. The Christmas-themed area. It's going to be the boss for the mannequin level. and Joy Kill. Because I feel like Close Entertainment have a nice love to add giant monsters to chase the player. Take Doom Ducky, for example. Take the Titan Watcher. The only two ones that don't have a giant form of them is the Murder Monkeys, and the other ones. Like the Murder Monkeys and the and Agatha, they don't have a giant form. Everything else, for some reason, has a giant form. Guess it's just like Titans, I guess. But anyways, that's my theory for today, and a bit of gameplay. Probably nobody's gonna watch this video, but hey, at least if somebody watches it, I'll have somebody to say that I did this. I feel like it's gonna be pausing time as a power. Because I know for a fact that the mannequins are going to be fast as hell, right? And if they're fast, like, if they say they're fast as hell, that must be implying that the dudes, you know, the trigger teddies? Or like somebody else called them tiger teddies. Tiger teddies. The trigger teddies, the woken up variants, are incredibly fast, able to outrun the player's speed boost. If they're going to be the fastest enemy in the game, taking example of the trigger teddies being the fastest, then the player's not going to be able to speed boost their way away. Speed boost their way away from those guys. Now you could say that, oh, just the primal fear can take them out, right? Maybe, but only for a short time, and only those close to you. And I highly doubt they're gonna do the same thing where, oh, well, they're gonna be fast, but not if you look at them. I highly doubt they're gonna repeat the Gold Watcher thing, because not only are the Gold Watchers now technically canonically dead, I say technically canonically dead considering their Nightmare collapsed. Actually, all of the characters' Nightmares collapsed, so they're considered dead unless Malik brings them back. I feel like they're gonna run at you if they detect you. Or maybe, hey, wait, maybe even better. Certain enemies can hear the player. Maybe a muffle power. Sorry, I'm just pulling out all the straws here. Maybe the player can use a effect that will make the player undetectable. Like through sound at least. Like I know invisibility is a thing, but like the enemies, the mannequins don't have heads. They have a spike, which I have a feeling they're gonna shove that spike right into your freaking forehead. But they have spikes for heads and no ears or eyes. Probably a mouth, maybe like underneath it, but they don't have any sensory organ that is needed to detect your surroundings. Other than touch, which obviously they can't touch you and go, oh, you're there. Well, obviously they can, but that's not how they're going to find you from the other side of the map. They're not going to hear you. They're not going to see you. They're going to feel the vibrations. Maybe a thing that allows you to hover on the ground, which maybe a hovering ability that will allow you to walk forward. Maybe. Because obviously running on the floor, especially have you ran in a mall? If there was no sound, you'd hear clank, 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 right? So I'm gonna add that to the list. Muffling, like the inability to hear sound, like muffling the monster's abilities to hear sound, see through their eyes, and or hover. I feel like maybe there's an area that maybe there's like this thing that the player can't teleport across. And Beer's just like, oh, well, you have to deal with that now. So come back to here, take this power, and well, now you can hover across chasms of death. Of course, I would have to make the level different. Maybe it's falling apart. Maybe the area is falling apart. Maybe there's areas that you have to hover across and not teleport across. Maybe that's a trap, simultaneously having places collapse into darkness below. I am the theorizer! No, no. Never mind. I'm not the theorizer. I'm just a guy who loves to think up ideas. And I'm going to try to get this video as much attention as possible, because then if any of this happens, well then, yay! I predicted something of my life! I predicted something. I personally like the pause time, though, but, you know, there's certain things that can't be helped. So, anyways, as I cannot record any longer, because this is going to be a smaller video than normal, because not only is this just a theorizing thing, this is just theorizing. You guys have a very good day. Oh, why am I so fucking tired? Why am I so fucking tired? You guys have a very, very good day. And yeah, I'll be here. Potato out.